My relationship with money is good, relationship socially with so many areas in my life. I perceive them to be good. Just my career is always something that is missing. So at the time, to go to a retreat and stop doing what I was doing before, stop studying, stop reaching out, stop connecting, it seemed like a step back logically, but I had this feeling that I really had to go. My intention at the beginning was really, really to grow more and become the best version of myself. And then I was also curious to see how I could implement this towards creating the perfect job and know that that is the perfect job for me, stay. The event comes, create my mind movie. I created my mind movie one day before that I used it. I remember that I was so into it, and just the aspect of creating the job of my life was so strong. The feeling of when that happens, of the future, of once I already received everything that I created, that feeling is the one that I started to feel. I just let go of trying to figure out what the perfect position was, or what the company was, or who I needed to talk to, or where I had to go. I just realized that how I have to feel once I'm in that job already, that is the most important feeling that I have to keep. And I just kept that feeling, and I kept that feeling, and when I meditated, that's the feeling that I kept, is I already have it. It is the perfect thing. It is the perfect job for me. And I don't know what it looks like. I just know it is. And I know it feels so good, because I had a couple of criterias, and that was that I can work from anywhere. It was that I would be well compensated. It was that I would find meaning in what I was doing, and find meaning in where I was, and just feel so good. So when we're in the week long, the third day, somebody reaches out on LinkedIn, and I've had a lot of people reach out over the months on LinkedIn, and I just glanced at the message and I replied. I said yes, that person wanted to meet up. They wanted to create a 30-minute meeting. They said that they were interested. They saw my profile, and I've read that many times before. I was like, okay, another, and I said on Monday we can talk, which was after the week long. So I just keep connecting on the week long, and after, on Monday, we have a conversation. We meet, and the first interaction, it felt so natural. It felt right, and it wasn't. He said throughout the conversation that, he told me about the company, he told me about what their views are, and everything was a yes. And he told me that they also meditate in the morning before they start the day. Like, there is a window for people that want to do it. And I've never heard that before in my life for any company. And I had this feeling, but I still didn't want to rush into it. It was exciting, but I didn't want to celebrate before crossing the finish line, basically. So I was excited. we finished the conversation really well, and I just kept tuning in. I kept tuning in throughout the days, and we kept on talking. An interview, okay. After the interview, he wanted another interview, then another interview, then another interview, and the interview process kept going for 3 weeks. And after an interview process, after every interview, I felt good. I felt good. And every day, I would look, I would see my mind moving, and I would just feel like it's already there. I didn't care if that was the one or if it was another one, or I just knew that I already have it, and it's just coming and it's materializing. So fast forward towards the last interview, and then they tell me that, you know, they're gonna get back to me in 24 hours, 48 hours, and with a final answer. And I get a call. So I'm on the phone with him, and he says, yeah, he's really has a lot of energy, and he says, yeah, we really liked you, and we would really love for you to join us. I was so happy, but I felt like it already happened before. I remember Dr. Joel saying that. That's the beauty of it. Like, it already happened. And it was materializing, and then it just came. So I'm there on the phone, he's talking, I say yes. 6 months after, it's the best. It's the best place. I love it. I love it. It's a team of. We started as 11 people, and we've grown more since I've been there as well. They've been growing, and it's growing, and you can feel every morning. I just get up, and then we get on a call, and we talk, and they just make the energy is amazing. They make jokes. They're very into humanity, and it's I know it's the right place.